The Interfaith Action Group of Southwest Florida, like most interfaith groups, holds events with participants from different religions. You expect that from an interfaith group. However, the individuals representing the Muslim faith at Interfaith Action Group's events are leaders from the Hamas-affiliated CAIR. CAIR was established in June 1994 as a key component of a now-defunct U.S.-based Hamas support network. Former CAIR representatives have been convicted of terror-related crimes, and the U.S. government has named CAIR a party to the financing of Hamas. On October 17th, the group arranged a panel which included a local pastor and rabbi and CAIR Florida Communications Director, Wilfredo Amir Ruiz. The choice of Ruiz was offensive and farcical, and not just because of his organization's terrorist background, but because of Ruiz himself, specifically his association with anti-Jewish and anti-Christian bigotry. In April 2010, Ruiz defamed the Jewish religion, citing sections of the Jewish Talmud using exaggerations and outright falsehoods. The source of this information was a Catholic priest who was infamous for advancing the blood libel claim against Jews and who was stripped of his priesthood. Ruiz, as well, is the legal advisor for the American Muslim Association of North America, or AMANA, a group that was condemned by the Anti-Defamation League for promoting, quote, venomous anti-Semitism. AMANA previously published an article titled "The Call for the Unity of Religions, a False and Dangerous Call," that refers to Jews and Christians as, quote, enemies of Allah, and states, quote, the efforts to gain the friendship of the Jews and Christians are useless. In October 2017, the Interfaith Action Group of Southwest Florida held an event whose title asked, quote, violence in the name of religion? It featured a pastor, a rabbi, and CAIR Florida's executive director, Hassan Shibli. Shibli has tweeted that, quote, Israel and its supporters are enemies of God. He promoted a video on social media lauding convicted Palestinian terrorist Marwan Barghouti as a, quote, hero. Shibli described Hezbollah as, quote, basically a resistance movement. This past May, he met at his Tampa CAIR headquarters with convicted Palestinian Islamic Jihad member Hatem Naji Fariz. And Shibli himself has spent years on the U.S. government's terrorist watch list. When the Interfaith Action Group asks violence in the name of religion, the group is promoting it right on its panel. So why allow a rabbi or pastor to share a panel with such fanatics? Well, it seems the Interfaith Action Group is working with the fanatics. Following the October event with CAIR's Wilfredo Ruiz, the Interfaith Action Group co-sponsored a CAIR event discussing the issue of legal immigration. This means that not only are CAIR officials participating at Interfaith Action events, but Interfaith Action is sponsoring CAIR events. You have an organization based on interfaith and diversity partnering with a group that targets Jews and Israel with the worst manifestations of anti-Semitism. If you are a pastor, priest, or especially a rabbi, you should think twice about participating with this interfaith group, for it has been marred by terror and bigotry. Kumbaya indeed.